Welcome to the Instagram Stories Weekend Edition. I'm your host, Daniel Hill. We have some TikTok news, and then we are going to get into some Instagram hidden gems, talking about a feature that I knew existed, but I did not realize was so widely available. We'll put a pin in it. Don't worry, I promise we will come back to it. The biggest news of the day is that TikTok is testing an AI chatbot called Tako that can recommend videos based on what people ask us. If TikTok ends up releasing this bot widely, it could radically change search and navigation inside the app. Here's how it works. In screenshots that have been shared, Tako sits above the TikTok profile icon to the right of a video. If you tap it, it opens up a chat screen where the bot appears capable of answering a wide range of queries. It's unclear which AI model TikTok is using to power this, whether it's ChatGPT or something else. But here's the general concept of how it works. If you're watching food videos and ask for a recipe, you would get TikTok videos for the recipe. Or if you ask for good art exhibitions in Paris, it'll show videos alongside a list of suggestions in the answer. A spokesperson for TikTok, Zachary Kaiser, called the chatbot, quote, a limited experiment, and said that it isn't currently available to users in North America or Europe. But in a tweet, the company said the test is only in the Philippines. Quote, we're exploring new technologies that add value to our community. In select markets, we're testing new ways to power search and discovery on TikTok. We look forward to learning from our community as we continue to create a safe place that entertains, inspires creativity, and drives culture. There's a great screenshot that explains about Tako. It says, Tako is an experimental chatbot. It can answer questions and have conversations with you. Feedback from Tako is AI generated and may not be true or accurate, so it should not be relied upon as advice on medical, legal, financial, etc. All conversations will be reviewed for safety purposes and to enhance your experience. Please do not share your private information with Tako, and then you have the option to learn more, confirm, or quit. I think this is a great example of where search and getting information on the internet as a whole is going. A lot of times you may sit down and go on YouTube because you want to find something very specific, but that video may be very long. If that video could be shorter, condensed, and include, for instance, some kind of AI to either help you find the right video or outline the steps that you need to do, whatever it is, I think this is going to be a great blend of getting information from videos and getting video information from AI chatbots and putting those two together in one specific app. So I'm really looking forward to this and seeing how it develops. The next news story I want to talk about is how Montana had enacted a law banning TikTok, but now TikTok is suing the state of Montana, arguing that this is a violation of the First Amendment. Here's a quote from the TikTok's spokesperson, quote, we are challenging Montana's unconstitutional TikTok ban to protect our business and the hundreds of thousands of TikTok users in Montana. We believe our legal challenge will prevail based on an exceedingly strong number of precedents and facts. If the law that was enacted by the state of Montana is not overturned, starting January 1st, 2024, TikTok would face fines of up to $10,000 per day per violation if it continues to operate in the state. Additionally, the state of Montana could impose penalties on Apple and Google if they allow users in the state of Montana to download the app from their respective app stores. Here's the quote from the TikTok lawsuit. Montana's ban abridges freedom of speech in violation of the First Amendment, violates the U.S. Constitution in multiple other respects, and is preempted by federal law. End quote. I will, of course, continue to keep you posted on this as it progresses. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk about an Instagram feature that you may not have known existed, and I'll try to come up with some ideas for how to use it. So stick around.
This episode is brought to you by Michigan Economic Development Corporation. In Michigan, you can have both a rewarding career and a quality lifestyle, with plentiful career opportunities in world-changing, innovating industries, from electric vehicles to clean energy to biotech, with room for advancement no matter where you are in your career. Plus, Michigan offers a welcoming, beautiful, affordable, and inclusive community for all. Live your best life. You can in Michigan. Visit themichiganlife.org.
Oh, hey, welcome back. Thanks for sticking around. We are going to now talk about QR codes. I personally am not a huge fan of QR codes. I thought they were so cool in 2011. I really did. And then over time, I just became less interested in them and they were going away. So who cares? And then in 2020, they seem to just make a huge recurrence and they've been around ever since. Did you know that Instagram has built-in support for QR codes all around the app? I did not. I knew some places, but not all. Anyway, here's the head of Instagram, Adam Mosseri, talking about QR codes inside the app.
A quick Hidden Gems video on a feature called QR codes. Almost everything on Instagram actually has a QR code associated with it. Profiles for sure, but also photos, video, audio, guides, AR effects, locations, and a lot more. Now, whenever you're looking at an object, there's almost always a 3-dot button that you can tap just to the right and up a little bit. If you tap that, you'll see an option for a QR code. For your own profile, you can also go to your profile to settings and tap QR code right there. You can then customize it by changing the color and a few other options, and then share that QR code off platform. So this is a great tool for businesses and creators if they want to quickly and easily link to their profile or to something on Instagram. Fun fact, you can also take any URL if you're using Instagram on the web and add /QR at the end, and you can get a QR code for that URL as well. So check it out, let me know what you think, and let me know what other features you'd like to see highlighted in a Hidden Gems video in the future down below in the comments. See y'all next week. Peace.
I did not know that so many things inside the app had QR codes. I messed around with just this post, for instance. Instead of linking to it, you could just put that /QR at the end of the URL, and then you have a QR code that you could share with somebody else. I can't really think of too many specific reasons to use that though. I would think that maybe if you put it on a sticker or you put it on a shirt or something else that people might want to scan, that could potentially be useful. But apart from that, I was really not coming up with too many good use cases. Maybe if you are a real estate agent and you put the QR code to the house listing, then maybe people could go to your Instagram and see the house listing. But wouldn't they just look at it on another site like Zillow or something else? I don't know. I'm struggling to come up with use cases for QR codes, which is part of the reason I'm not a huge fan of them. That's going to do it for today's episode. Thank you so much for listening. We're going to do Mosseri Monday on Monday. He posted some good questions despite it being a holiday weekend, so that's exciting. And I will be doing that. So be sure to come back on Monday for Mosseri Monday. I hope you have a good weekend. Enjoy some time off if you are off on Monday. And I hope you get to spend it with your family.
Instagram news got you covered, sometimes even TikTok. Relevant platforms in the metaverse ahead of the wave, without a break or a pit stop. Still waiting for Zuckerberg to give me the big job. Pause. Use trademarks and logos with Insta's permission, of course. If you like the show and you gain some good info, maybe leave a review. It's a type of applause. Just drop me a message if you want to collab. If you got some good content or you want to run ads, at Daniel Hill Media is where I am. TikTok, Facebook and Instagram.